Hey, Sky. Welcome back. Yeah, hopefully you're able to get your video quality fixed.
Well. It's the detective. Tracking down another wayward husband to his mistress.
Why? Someone stand you up?
You trying that, what do you call it? Evasive language on me? And who are you, huh? Valentine's new dick in training?
We're hiring, but I don't think you'd measure up.
Don't be like
Oh,
that. You just got the look of
got
someone
him.
who's in the market for a little insurance.
you could have, yeah, and that is one common thing I've heard about the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One is a lot of stuttering. Now, I don't get so much stuttering on the PC. It's more looking at certain areas with a lot of clutter and a lot of things happening just instantly kills frames and it just drops it down to 30. So all the time,
Trouble there.
all the time the frames sit at 60. Like right now we're at 60 fine. You guys don't see it because I stream at 30, but it sits at 60 and then just drops it down to 30 and just sits there for a while and then goes back up. It's really, really weird. And I hope once more mods start coming out, we actually get a fix. I hope.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
What was that? I couldn't hear over the sound of all that pathetic. You hand over everything you got in that
4 to
pockets.
5. Wow.
Accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Time out. Nick Valentine makes a rare visit to town, and you're hassling his friend here with that extortion crap? Good to see you again, Nick.
Hancock?
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, you'll be a new man.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right, brother?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
So, okay, so my personal opinion on what's wrong and what's good about this game. First of all, the one thing I really, really don't like is the lack of conversation options. So I don't remember who, Sky asked it. So the only thing that really, really, really bothers me is that every time you jump into a conversation with anyone, there's 4 options. There's sarcastic response, yes, no, and then like a question further option. And it's not bad per se. I mean, it's taking the Mass Effect BioWare style of conversation tree building. But that's the one thing I really did like about Fallout 3 in New Vegas, is that you would be given a little prompt, you know, right where right where the compass would normally be. It'd sit there, and you could scroll through a bunch of options to ask a bunch of different things. And I really, really liked that, but they decided to take that away. And that's probably, besides a few performance problems, but performance problems are patchable or fixable through mods. So, besides that, I really do like the game overall. The game is very, very enjoyable, and I am having a good time with it. And a pro would be the crafting system is actually pretty complex and in-depth, and if you really want to get into it and spend a lot of time building armor and weapons and towns and things, you have a lot to go through and a lot to learn. Because even I've played this game for about 12 hours, which isn't a lot, granted. But I've just barely scratched the surface. As well as I do like the way they do the... Oh, speak of the devil, I can actually level up. I like the way the perks work this time. I mean, perks before were cool. Basically, you just got one perk, and you got it. That was it. But I do like this system here. Every time you level, you get a point. You can put it into a new perk to unlock it. Put it into a perk you've already invested in to, you know, get a little bit more experience with that. It's a really, really cool idea, and I do quite like it. There we go. But yeah, as a whole, the game is very good. I am actually just now compiling a games list for Game of the Year. My personal Game of the Year, rather, or Games of the Year. And I will let you know, this game is on it. This game is definitely on it.
Ain't lost anything you can't haul my way.
Are you ready?
I'm listening.
Who are we going to? Oh, this way. But yeah, no, this is a very good game. Hi. Oh, and plus ghouls look really gnarly in this one too. It's kind of a cool thing. Sounds good, Jonathan. Sounds good, man. Go stream when you want to. Girls. Sure. Uh-oh. We get into a...
Well,
Oh.
Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
The whole
Amari's
noir
gonna
dialogue.
see, You big flirt. Here for Amari. She's downstairs.
Irma. You know, this whole thing right here reminds me of, was it Total Recall? Is that the one with the Arnold and he goes to Mars? And he gets inside one of these things to get some memories or something? I think it was Total Recall. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen that movie.
Dr. Amari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Can't wait till you're done being grounded. Yeah, I know that feeling. Good thing is once you're old enough, parents can't ground you anymore. They can still lecture you, believe you me. I live my own, and my parents still lecture me all the time, but once you get old enough, they can't ground you anymore.
I didn't hear that. What?
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him.
Whoa!
An incredible risk.
Yeah, it is a very good game,
You're
and I
talking
think
about
you would
wiring
quite enjoy
something
it.
to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here.
That's so funny. He's gonna turn
I
into
need you to
Kellogg.
keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Yeah, I don't live with them anymore, so can't ground me. Take that, Mom and Dad.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. Considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
I love. Yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen. We're basically gonna stick your brain and his brain and this other dude's hippocampus together. We're gonna see what happens. So last time we went into one of these kind of memory chambers, depending on which game you played last. Mine was Fallout 3. We went to, what was it called? Something Lane, basically where the little girl went around murdering people. And then there was also Operation Anchorage, which both of those... Get wrecked, Mom! You can't tell me what to do anymore. I'm an adult. I do adult things like play video games on the internet. Yeah, or went to Operation Anchorage, and both of those were not hard per se,
Initiating brainwave
but
migration between the transplant and
different.
the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.